welcome back to my channel. Firstly, I just want to say thank you so much for the support you've been giving my channel and me over the last few months. I really do appreciate it. If you're new around here, please be sure to click this little subscribe button. It really does mean a lot. I'm about to hit 40 subscribers. Now, I realise that isn't very many compared to some YouTubers, but it really does mean so much to me. And just to introduce myself to all you new subscribers, I'm Jess. I upload videos to this channel every Sunday at 10 AM. So click that little subscribe button, it really does mean a lot. Maybe even click the bell. By clicking the bell, it's completely free to you, but you do get notifications every time I upload. So you'll never be at risk of missing a video. So today's video is something that's super fun that I've kind of had in the pipeline for a little while. As you've probably guessed from the title, it is my childhood favourite video games. My favourite childhood video games. If you know me, then you know I am a big gamer. I say big, I'm nowhere near as big a gamer as Scott, but I do really enjoy playing video games, whether it's on consoles or on my phone. Yes, we are still playing Pokemon Go. We're probably one of the very few people that still are. But yeah, I used to play a few PC games as well, and yeah, I guess I've always played video games, whether it's constantly, all the time, or where I have kind of massive gaps in between playing video games, which is kind of what I'm at the minute. I've not sunk my teeth into a good video game for a very long time. Grand Theft Auto 5 on the Xbox 360 was probably the last game I fully, properly got into. So yeah, I'm on the lookout for some really good, gripping, story-based video games. So to start off the video, I'm going to rewind back, all the way back to April 1992, where the UK saw the Super Nintendo released, I think being sold for around £150 at the time. I could be wrong, don't hold me to that, but compared to the prices of some video consoles in today's day, I don't think £150 is a lot. Probably was at the time, but we did own a Super Nintendo. I remember very vividly having a Mega Drive as well and playing games like Sonic and James Pond. I very vaguely remember playing them, but I think for me the Super Nintendo kind of started, that's where it all started for me. I absolutely loved playing the Super Mario Worlds 1, 2 and 3. I'm a huge Mario fan. Even now, you can't go wrong with a Mario game, and I really used to love kind of riding on Yoshi or flying with his little cape, him kind of running along with his little raccoon tail. I don't know, I have so many fond memories of playing Super Mario World that me and Scott are kind of trying to get a hold of a Super Nintendo so that I can play again. But they are quite pricey at the minute, so we're hoping to find one at a good price. Another Super Nintendo game that I used to love was Donkey Kong. I don't remember playing it very much, but I do remember kind of Donkey Kong's son. I think he was his son, I'm not sure. My memory escapes me, but I used to love playing Donkey Kong as well on the Super Nintendo. So we're going to fast forward now to PlayStation 1. I'm not 100% sure what year it was released. I do need to find out. Bear with me. So apparently PlayStation 1 was released in North America, Europe and Australia in 1995. So who knew? So games that I used to love playing on PlayStation 1 was Spyro, of course, Crash Bandicoot. I can't remember exactly how old I was, but I remember going round to my nan's who had a PlayStation 1, and I guess my nan and my mom are the reason I love playing video games. They were always playing, my nan especially. One of my earliest memories is my nan playing Spyro on, I think one of the earlier levels where you're kind of chasing after kind of like this alien thing, and you have to kind of charge him with Spyro's horn, and then he drops an egg, I think, if I remember rightly. But as Spyro is chasing this alien thing, I can just remember the thing going na 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 over and over again. And my nan was one of them gamers that kind of had the controller, and as the character jumped, she would jump as well, kind of fling the controller up in the air. These were the days of wired controllers, way before the wireless ones we have now. So you can just imagine controller, wire going up in the air. It was madness, but so much fun. Crash Bandicoot is another one that I used to love playing on the PlayStation 1. Obviously it's just been remastered for the PlayStation 4. We don't have a PS4 in this house. It is something Scott is considering getting, so maybe we'll get to play Crash Bandicoot again one day. Who knows? But the memories I have of Crash were running away from a giant boulder, I think on one of the very earliest levels, probably even one of the first levels, if not the first level. So if you've never played Crash Bandicoot, then it's a platform game where the camera is behind Crash and you're running away. Well, on this one level, you're running towards the camera and you're running away from a giant boulder, and you're jumping over ledges and trying to smash crates with apples in. And I think I died. I think I spent more time dead on that level than I did actually completing it. Who else spent more time on that level? Surely not just me. Another game I really used to love playing on the PlayStation 1, much to the despise of my mum, was a little game by the Rugrats, Nickelodeon. I used to love watching the Rugrats, so when they brought out a Rugrats game for the PlayStation 1, we had to get it, and it was so much fun but so frustrating. I remember you played as various characters, and you went around collecting reptile cookies. There's a level also with Phil and Lil riding a little trike, and kind of like a race course. Obviously you play a lot as Tommy, and there's little bits with Spike as well. It was just such a good game. If we did ever get a PlayStation 4 and they brought out some of the backwards compatible games for the PlayStation, I would definitely want to get the Rugrats game again. So fun. So the two more games, and probably the final two that I can actually remember at this point, was the Nintendo 64. We had, I don't remember having many games for the Nintendo 64, but we had Super Mario 64, which was brilliant. You kind of walked into Princess Peach's castle, and then you went through certain doors for the levels. That's what I remember. Such a good game, as all of the Mario games are. So much fun. Another game that I used to love playing is a game called Banjo and Kazooie, and if you have Rare Replay on the Xbox One, you'll know that you can play Banjo and Kazooie. Until I got Rare Replay, I wasn't aware that it was on the Xbox 360. So when I got my Xbox One for Christmas, I think 2 years ago, in the box was Rare Replay, and Banjo and Kazooie, BanjoKazooie 2 and BanjoKazooie Nuts and Bolts, I want to say, is on the Rare Replay. So as soon as I saw it was on that, as soon as it had finished installing onto my Xbox, I just had to play Banjo and Kazooie. The music gave me goosebumps, the sound effects, it's just such a good game, and it brought back a lot of memories. If you've never played Banjo and Kazooie, basically you play as a bear with a blue backpack, and inside the blue backpack is your bird friend called Kazooie, and you kind of go around, you collect musical notes, you help little colourful birds, you also collect puzzle pieces and honeycombs, which I think is your health, and then you also collect kind of you collect silver skulls who help go towards your Mumbo Jumbo magic, and then Mumbo Jumbo transforms Banjo into different kind of characters. So there's one point where he transforms you into a rat, into an ant. There's so many possibilities. I really need to get back onto the 360 actually and complete it, because again, such a good game. I used to love playing when I was younger, that I really want to get back into and get around to playing the second and the third one. So yeah, so they're the video games I used to love playing when I was little. I'm pretty sure there is so many more that I can't think of at the minute. If you enjoyed playing any of these games, or there was a particular game that you enjoyed playing, please let me know in the comments. Let's start a conversation. I love talking all things video games, and you might mention one that I loved playing that I've completely forgot about. There was a video posted on Facebook a little while ago, and it was video games we loved but don't like to admit, and there was a Bugs Bunny game, which again I used to have a love-hate relationship with the Bugs Bunny game, because it was so damn frustrating, but such a good game as well. And there was also a Bugs Life game, and you used to go around and collect letters and numerous other things. I can't quite remember at the minute, but again, such a good game to play, and I completely forgot about it. So any games you can think of that you still enjoy playing when you were younger, pop them in the comments below. Let's have a little talk, share some memories, and yeah, that's all I've got time for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really means a lot and it helps me out. Please remember to click that subscribe button. It ensures you do not miss any one of my videos, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye! Spyro. Siri, when was the PlayStation 1 released in the UK?